So let's talk about fasting. First of all, I am not showered. I have mascara from the day before and I am getting my brows laminated. So I'm going to look crazy on here if I make any videos later today. If you've gotten your brows tinted and laminated, let me know in the comments. I'm a little nervous about this. Anyway, let's talk about fasting. So if you're choosing fasting on your carnivore journey, which I don't recommend at the start, just fix this. I would make sure that you're thinking about this the right way. Fasting is not about super restriction. It is not about going until you are super starving. If you can eat one meal a day and you're good until the next morning, fine. I tend to think that people undereat when they do that, especially early on. When you're starting the carnivore journey, it is literally all about eating nutrient dense foods, and your body is going to help you regulate your hunger, and your body's going to tell you when you are ready to eat again. I know that a big problem for a lot of beginners is being hungry enough to eat your meals, and that is okay. So if in the first couple of weeks of carnivore you are not eating enough because it's just your body is getting used to digesting and taking in all of these satiating high nutrient foods, that's totally fine. But I don't want you to get in the habit of under eating, because that will be a problem for your metabolism. But if you want to fast, totally fine. It's just not about starvation. The carnivore diet is about eating nutrient dense foods, feeling satisfied, giving your body the lots of nutrients that it needs. So if you're feeling like you need to fast and be restricted and be super starving, you don't need to do that. If you're hungrier earlier, go ahead and eat. Listen to your body. And if one meal a day works for you, totally fine. Just make sure that you're getting enough calories. And if you're curious about that, book a discovery call with me, or book a one-time consult, or come into one of my groups and I'll help you out on that. But you just want to make sure that you don't get into a habit of under eating. I do use fasting. I use a 24-hour fast here or there. I love the benefits of it. I definitely use it sometimes when I've been eating a little bit too much dairy and I'm starting to get my cravings back. I'll use a 24-hour fast to kind of reset. I also just love it for optimal health, for autophagy and all sorts of great benefits. We have a lot of cancer in my family, and I just like to starve those potential cancer cells as much as I can. But if you are using fasting, totally fine. I just want to make sure that you are not feeling like, as I'm not sure if you're a new carnivore, but if you are a new carnivore, I would just focus on eating nutrient dense foods enough and until you're satisfied, and let that be your first challenge. And then you can experiment and kind of pull the lever of fasting if you want some different types of results.